The legend of the woman with the slit mouth originates from Japan, although it is now also quite a well-known myth in Chinese and Korean culture. It is said that there was once a stunningly beautiful woman who was married to a samurai. The samurai believed her to be adulterous, and in his rage he slit her mouth open from ear to ear and taunted by saying, "Now who's going to think you're beautiful?" This urban myth was first recorded in 1979 in Japan in Nagasaki, and it caused such uproar that police were forced to increase their presence and schools instructed their students to travel in groups. Apparently, the slit-mouthed woman, known in Japanese as Kuchisaki Onna, lurks on the streets in Japan wearing a surgical mask. If you have the bad luck of coming into contact with her, she will ask you a question: "Do you think I'm beautiful?" If you answer yes, she'll rip off her mask and scream, "What about now?" If you answer the second time, no, the legend suggests that you will die a grisly death at the hand of the woman and her oversized pair of scissors. The scariest part is, even if you answer yes the second time, so warped is her mind that she will still slit your mouth open, so that you can be just as pretty as she is. You can't just run away either. If you try to escape, every time you turn around still be standing there, right in front of you. She is said to almost exclusively hunt children, and reports of sightings have occurred not only in Japan. She was sighted once again in South Korea as recently as 2004 wearing a red mask and following children. If you're unfortunate enough to run into her on the way home, you should answer these questions non-committally. "You look alright," or "I think you're average." This kind of answer is said to confuse her, giving you time to get the hell out of there. 9. The Slender Man. The legend of Slender Man has been extensively covered on this site already. Nonetheless, it's such a creepy urban legend that I feel compelled to retell it here. The story of the Slender Man first gained notoriety in 2009 as it spread through the internet like wildfire. The Slender Man is an extremely tall, lanky man who wears a black suit. He has deathly thin limbs, and the most terrifying thing about him, he has no face. There are reports that he also has the ability to stretch and bend his arm in supernatural ways, and that his fingers are long, almost like claws, which he uses to scratch at the windows of his unsuspecting victims. It is said that the Slender Man is often found in the woods or forests, and if you are out camping or hiking and it's past sunset, if you turn around you may catch a glimpse of him, standing motionless in the distance behind you. His victims are reportedly all children, and this is somewhat confirmed by the fact that he has been spotted in the background of photos of young children who tend to disappear with no trace just a short time after the time the photo is taken. After the myth of the Slender Man became widely known of the internet, people began making connections to older urban legends in other cultures. Similar unnaturally tall figures have been discovered in cave paintings in Brazil, and in the 1800s, there was a common belief in the existence of someone known only as the Tall Man, who lured children into the woods.